Oh boy, here we go again with these serious vlogs. It's not even serious, it's just I kind of want to talk a little bit about how life is right now and how this might affect the channel in any way, shape, or form, and how I feel about life right now, and basically all that junk. I know I've talked about this so many times, but if you don't watch the Isaac videos, you don't know that I actually, what I've said there. And so I might as well make this vlog to basically explain it all. So you guys know gaming is my hobby. It's something I do to take my mind off of life. However, lately I feel like, and someone explained it in the Isaac video in the comment section very perfectly, I feel like I've definitely gamed myself out. And it's shocking to hear that, really. And the reason I say that is because recently I've had the opportunity to play so many games to the point where I've almost been mind flooded with the choice of games, and not a single one has really stuck with me 100%. They may have stuck with me partially, but like none of them are ones that I kind of can just stick to, put my mind into, and like use that to play every day and like take my mind off life. I'm literally hopping from game to game to game, and it's like it's bothering me. And that's cool and all, because I guess there's variety, but my mind doesn't like to work like that, and like my mind cannot focus on one game. And if it's trying to choose which game I want to play out of this huge choice of games, then ultimately I'll just play nothing, and that's not what I want. However, there's not really anything I can avoid. And why does this got to do with life and anything? Well, it's not. Lately, I've just been having money issues, which is just even worse. Life right now, it really just revolves about the same cycle. I go to work, I come home, every 2 weeks I get a paycheck, I pay mom rent, I pay, insurance, and I pay a phone bill, and that's basically it. And I pay a loan payment from what I bought on the computer, and then the rest goes to my uncle if I can afford to even give him any money, because like I said, I've made some shady decisions in life, and like now it's all coming back to bite me in the butt. Life is just really stressful, man. I really wish life wasn't so revolved around money, because I've not been able to do things with friends, hang out with friends, or even take my little brother or my family out to do things for basically repaying for putting up with me for so many years, because it's all revolved around money at this point. And it's not that I'm unhappy. Like I said, I like my job, and I think I make plenty right now. It's just the decisions I've made in the past have kind of come back to bite me in the butt in the worst way possible, and it really, really sucks. And there's really not much I can do about it except just try to focus on one thing, not really miss any more work, because work is money, and money helps me not go into crippling debt. I hate to put it that way, but it's 100% true. But it really sucks that I can't actually experience life because money is such a freaking crippling issue. I hate it. I really do. Being an adult is not all it's cracked up to be. I know my audience is really young, or a majority of my audience is young, so you guys don't know the struggle yet, but it sucks. It really does. It actually sucks more than anyone really makes it. Really, it's only ever going to be good when you can hit a steady point where you have a constant income and you don't have any extra nonsense bills that aren't unnecessary, like my loan payments and my uncle's loan payment. It's just, I've never been able to hit a steady point in life, and it really just feels like I'm being held back by like a ball and chain, and on the ball and chain it says money on it. I'm just like, fuck, why has money got to be a characteristic of everything? And then just to add fuel to the fire, there are people who judge, I guess, me and others based on our job choices, based on our life choices, based on the fact that I'm choosing to work at Walmart. And there's nothing wrong to working at Walmart at all. You have to start somewhere. I mean, and I've held this job for almost 7 years now, 7 years straight, mind you. So I don't really want to hear it from people who just bounce around from job to job to job. It's best just to stick in one job. At least I'm working constantly. But people always think that your job title means you. Like, your job title is your personality, or your job title defines you as a person. Like, no, it doesn't. Your job title don't mean shit. Me as a cashier is the same human being as someone who's a doctor, or someone who's a lawyer. They ain't better than me just because they have a better paying job. No, they're not. They may be worse people than me just because they're actual dicks, you know. But, you know, you can't judge people based on someone's job title. You know, you can't treat someone like shit based on someone's job title. Like, come on now. Life isn't about these materialistic nonsense, and yet there are people out there who judge based on it, and so that kind of just adds to the fire of, like, trying to reach out and socialize, because literally people will be like, oh, what, you work at Walmart? Oh, well, don't you want to do something better? It's like, I can't even find the words for it, man. It sucks. It's not happened very often, but really the only people I can really connect with are the people I work with. Otherwise, like, I've tried to socialize and it just doesn't work. But I'm getting off topic here. So, back to the gaming issue and how this is going to affect the channel as I, you know, attempt to not break my knees. I don't know what is going to happen on this channel. I don't know if I'll need to take a summer break, as I am going to call it. Call it now. Because I've not had a game that I've enjoyed playing since Thousand Year Door. I took Pokemon Moon down off the channel because I couldn't bring myself to continue doing it. Not that I don't love Pokemon, and I enjoy Pokemon. It's just when I play a Pokemon game, I really don't like to play them just like plainly if I've played them before. If I'm playing a Pokemon game completely blind, that's a different story. That's entertaining to me. I'm learning new things. But playing a Pokemon game specifically that I've played before with no additional rules, just straight playthrough, I can't do it. I really can't. I've played it before. I played the hell out of it when it first came out, and I can't do it. I feel like I've just burnt myself out on Pokemon in general. Except if I'm playing a brand new Pokemon game, sure, but it's like, I can't do it. And just like recently, I've been at a loss of what to play on the channel at all. Like, Thousand Year Door was like the last thing that I wanted to get replayed on the channel, and now it's just like, you know, the potential's out there. It's just I don't know what I want to do. Obviously, Isaac is there, but, you know, Isaac's support is on and off. Some people hate Isaac, some people love Isaac, some people don't care. Just like, I don't know, man. Isaac is like middle ground. Isaac is the neutral zone where I can play a game constantly and not have it be bad, in my opinion. But who knows? It's a rough spot, it really is. And I just don't know what I want to do. As I said, a summer break would mean, like, because the next game that I plan on playing is Sonic Mania, but that doesn't come out till August. And I would really hate to leave this channel for 2 months and then come back and then have the same shit happen. Like, that's not what I want. I don't want to leave the channel, but I'm just having trouble bringing myself, I guess, really just finding more games to play and bringing myself up to keep playing them. And it might, and I hate to admit this, it might just be the fact that maybe I'm starting to outgrow video games, maybe. But, I mean, that's not true, because I still have fun playing them with friends. You know, we played Mario Party 3 the other day and had a blast. Just like, I still have fun with games. It's just, I'm having trouble finding the right genres, finding the right games and such. It is rough. And obviously when I'm someone who really can't afford to keep paying for new games without risking not having money to pay bills or risking not having money to put gas in the car or like other important shit. It sucks. It really does. I really just wish I was in a steady spot income wise so I could just finally be de-stressed. But it's just not gonna happen. You know, with what happened 2 years ago, was it 2 years? 2 years, about 1.5, 2 years ago with that breakup, and it's stressing me out to the point of reaching out and getting this computer so I can focus on, you know, or not focus on gaming, but like helping me game so I don't have to worry about not being able to run anything. That ended up being a bad decision, obviously, but it's an experience that I have to go through in life. You know, we're gonna make mistakes in life. I gotta deal with it. I made the bed of needles. I'm a lie in it, and you know, here in about maybe a year or 2 years, we'll see what the outcome is. But it's like, I really regret making the decisions, but there's nothing I can do. Hindsight is 20/20, and there's really nothing I can do, and it really sucks. Like, it would probably be better if I could like have someone to constantly talk to be able to, you know, talk out my issues in life and such, which is, I mean, I'm doing this now, but like, I mean, like, for real. I mean, not that you guys aren't real, don't take me wrong, but like, having someone who actually cares to talk to all the time would be best. But, you know, I can't make people like me. I'm not gonna make people like me, and me, the antisocial in me, basically says, you know what? If you can't bring people to be interested in you, then so be it. If they can't see that you're an interesting person, then don't even try to reach out anymore. That's basically what my antisocial side has to say, for better or for worse. But anyways, let me get back to the main focus. I don't know what I want to do with the channel. Like I said, lately I've not really been recording as much ever since Thousand Year Door, because I really enjoy playing that game. I'm also watching another game. It's called The End Is Nigh. It's made by, you know, the same person behind Super Meat Boy, Edmund McMillan, and that game comes out next month. And I do want to do a playthrough of that as well. I just don't know if I want to play anything in between, because there are still games that I've wanted to play for a while, but they're all like really long RPGs, and I don't want to like have conflicting issues. I don't know. It's weird. I tell you what it really is, though. I feel like I'm not putting enough focus on the channel when I do want to work on the channel, if that makes any sense. Because usually I'll record for like 1 or 2 hours, and then I'll render stuff out while playing games on the side. Now, if I was really trying to keep the channel with daily videos, I would record every day. And for a set amount, even if I just recorded 1 or 2 hours every day, I mean, I would have videos every day. And I feel like with the online gaming and stuff and playing MMOs and such, it's actually taking my focus off the channel. And that's probably what's stunting my growth, is because I'm not putting enough focus on the channel, which means my channel isn't going to grow and all that nonsense. Everything is half-assed here, you know, and I don't like leaving things half-assed. The OCD in me does not like half-assed shit. So it's either I need to put my 100% focus or nothing at all. Like what I was doing with Thousand Year Door. Literally every day I came on, recorded at least an hour or two of it until it was done. I'd rather it be like that. I'd rather me keep myself on a certain schedule and actually record every day if I'm going to come back to the channel. So, I don't know. But something's got to change, and the stress from life is not helping. I'm making this vlog basically to keep you guys in the loop of what's going on and what's going on in my life. I'm sure I'm missing something I wanted to say, but I can't think of it right now, so you guys know the deal. But it's rough. It really is. I'm not even gonna lie. Whew, I don't know. But if I do start the channel, I'm gonna like kind of do a channel reset in a way. That doesn't mean I'm deleting anything, don't worry, but a reset is in like, I'm gonna think everything through again. I'm gonna redo everything on the channel again. Starting with the channel logo. I'll probably remake the logo because honestly, like I said, it's half-assed. It's not what I want it to be. The channel logo right now is what I envisioned it to be, but it's half-assed thrown together right now, and I really want to put a little bit more work into that. I really want to put a lot more work into my channel banner. I really need to put a lot more work into my channel trailer that's still sitting there like from the first time I recorded, saying that I still stream on Twitch when I don't, and now I've got 65 followers on Twitch for no reason. Just like, there's all sorts of things I need to fix. I don't really have the visual editing prowess to make a good icon and a logo or anything really, but I'm gonna try my damn best. And then maybe with a new fresh coat of paint, and stop less focusing on these MMOs, which aren't going anywhere, and I'm not really finding anything to do because the group is just like disjointed right now because everyone's doing their own thing, and we're moving like one here, and then like all of a sudden when we get done with this we move here, and we're dealing with this move there, and it's like all the MMO moving is just kind of bothersome. I really just need one game to stick to, and that's why Master X Master has been a thing lately, but not everyone's playing it, so it's just like, maybe I should stop focusing on like playing games if my friends aren't playing it. I'll just play it regardless. I don't really care. Like I said, ultimately I need to focus. If I'm gonna run this channel, if I'm gonna try and grow this channel to what I want it to be, which is, you know, to have fun and share smiles and all that nonsense. Sharing smiles is not nonsense, but, you know, I said nonsense in like a purely platonic sense. This is not helping me. But basically, I need to focus a lot more than I'm focusing right now, which is basically 2%, which is not good. So, at the end here, I apologize for not giving you guys the content properly. You know, you guys know my story now, for the most part. I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure I've forgotten something, but you guys know the story. I'm trying my best. It might be a little bit before, you know, videos start flowing out of the channel again every day, but when it happens, you best believe it's gonna happen, and we ain't gonna stop. Now, as for having more than one series going on at the same time, the extent of that's probably just gonna be, you know, one main game and Isaac. You know, just I really can't. I think that's where I start to screw up when I try to do more than one series at once. So I'll just focus on doing one game series at a time. I'm not as talented as Game Grumps to do like 16,000 series at once. Series at once. I'm not as talented as Markiplier to do that either. So I'm just gonna stick to doing my own thing because that's who I am. I'm a basic bitch. Anyways, pretty much all I wanted to say. Again, I apologize for the sloppiness here on the channel. Soon we'll fix this, and we'll fix it, and we'll grow together, like I promised. Anything else for your time, any support, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with some more videos. See you then.